Is there any trauma or anything that you still think about often?
Often, I wouldn't say so much. A lot of it I've kind of unpacked. I unpacked most of it in the book. Being molested at 16, that was weird. Not just because, like, you don't
Is that
think
when
that
your
kid.
pastor told you to get naked?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, just take off your clothes. I just want to feel, just around your waist and this and that. It was weird, and by that time I knew I was gay, but I remember thinking to myself, like, this isn't okay. Like, this is one of my dad's friends, and this is inappropriate. This is I
And
don't
hypocritical too.
yeah, and 16, you're still a kid. I don't care how much people expect of 16-year-olds. When I
Yeah.
left that experience and I was driving home, I wasn't like crying or anything, but in my head I was like, I can't tell anyone because he's gonna make it seem like I'm lying, and then it's
Then you look
then
crazy.
and also I was still hiding who I was, so if I tell this, what
Yeah.
else are they gonna ask me? So I didn't know what to do with that. And it was a situation where I learned that men in power will do things and hold it against you, or they will use that power against you. And I learned more of that later as more of the ministers tried to sleep with me as I got older. But I wish that there had been somebody I could talk to at the time. I think that's probably the only thing about that trauma that really makes me sad, because the 16-year-old in me that went through that dealt with it on his own. And that was unfortunate.
Let's say a 16-year-old was listening to this podcast right now. What would you tell them?
If that's happened to them,
Yeah.
if that's happened to them, I would find someone, even if it's a friend, and the situation for that 16-year-old may be different. Kids are able to come out a little bit younger now, but now there's so many other ways to express yourself. There's social media, there's message boards, there's BetterHelp, which will help you find a therapist if you can't afford one. There's always a way to find someone to talk to, but small things like that can snowball into bigger things. And it almost happened for me.
Yeah.
Because I think because of that, even though I knew I was already gay, I think that drove me further toward looking to older men to be with, because I wanted someone to protect me. I wanted someone to keep me safe, because I felt like I couldn't do it on my own. And that led me through a whole horrible marriage with someone that was older than me. So when you don't really deal with those things and you don't unpack them, I think you end up in other situations that you shouldn't have. So find somebody to talk to, whoever that person may be. That would be my advice to a 16-year-old.